The fact that I got to watch this movie on the big screen, in theaters, in a wide release is absolute insanity. This would have never happened 10, 20, 30 years ago. A film so full of gore, hatred, and just pure evil on the big screen, uncut. It's just not something we got to experience years ago. It just isn't. And the fact that I got to experience this, I am so happy. So happy. This is 13 Days of Terror, and yes, we're talking about Terrifier 3. Part 3 of a very disturbing and twisted franchise that each film builds on and actually expands the lore, leading to something that looks to be pretty interesting with the 4th entry. Still no real news on that as of the recording of this. I'm very excited and looking forward to it when it happens. But let's talk about Part 3. So I'm going to start out with the only negative I have for this film, and then we'll go from there. That negative being the runtime. I enjoy a good horror film. I enjoy gore and all that gooey goodness, but I'm of the old school. An hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes. That's about where my limit is when it comes to this kind of content and entertainment. 2 hours plus, I think it's too much. I know they were trying to get every possible shot in. They wanted, all those horror set pieces and gore set pieces are genuine works of art. Take a lot of time to prep and set up, and they want you to experience all of it. But I just think that this film, and the second film to be honest, could have been trimmed down a little bit. Not for censorship reasons, but purely just from a pacing standpoint. So that's my only complaint. That's a minor complaint. Look, this is an A film in terms of horror, so take that gripe with a grain of salt. This film is fantastic, and as I said, it continues what the other two films started. Not just is it over the top gore, but it's actually telling a story that is going somewhere, and it's becoming more fantastical as the franchise goes on. We have Art the Clown, this demonic, horrifying creature who is out there just killing and terrorizing people, and Sienna Shaw is his main target. That is the final girl of this franchise, and the film all leads to an epic ending in which she's captured, tortured, and of course, spoilers, is freed.
Best gift ever.
As her cousin with the Terrifier sword falls into the pits of hell, and I'm sure that's setting up a really fantastical 4th film. Very excited for that. But I want to talk about the best and my most favorite kills of this film. Every kill, every sequence is done very well, but my favorite 3 would be 1, the opening sequence. And I think it's perfect because if you're not familiar with this franchise or don't know if you can handle it, just watch the opening 15 minutes. If you can't get through that, turn it off. It's not for you, and that's okay.
Juliet, I told you to stay out of my room.
But the way it's done, the pacing of it, just how the opening goes, I think is very well done. It's almost a self-contained little horror film all in its own. So I like all that, and I'm talking about the Christmas stuff and, him being evil Santa and all that. Second favorite kill, it's not my favorite part, it's the one that got to me the most. I'll just say the rat scene. And I'll leave it at that. That's one of the... It's rare that I get sick to my stomach and actually start to gag a little. That scene did it to me. That's a tough scene to get through. But my absolute most favorite scene, the one that sticks out to me the most, the one I recommend people check out if they're into this kind of thing, and that would be the chainsaw sequence in the bathroom, straight through the middle. It's glorious. Definitely jumping on my list of one of the greatest chainsaw sequences ever in a horror film. And the fact that it was all on camera, just the way they shot it, brilliant. Tons of gore, tons of blood, over the top. So yeah, like I said, Terrifier 3 just expands on everything that was great about 1 and 2. 1 being a much smaller budget film, a little simpler in its execution, still having some great scenes. And then 2 trying to take things more in an epic direction, and 3 just going off the rails in epicness, setting up what I think Part 4 will be just a fantastical, brilliant masterpiece, hopefully. All the performances are good here. The character of Sienna Shaw, I'm sorry, I forget the actress's name, but she does great here. One of the modern era, one of the greatest final girls, period. And Art the Clown, man, what a evil, twisted individual.
Oh, shit. What the are you doing? I'll peed on him!
As you can tell, I love this franchise. I'm excited about its future. I'm just happy to be talking about it and pushing the idea of more people seeing it. Like I said, if you're not into gore, don't. But if you are, check out Terrifier 3.